Welcome to our first Facebook Live chat event brought to you by the SSM Health Talent Acquisition Team. My name is Becky Feldman, and I'm joined today by two members of our talent acquisition team, Nichelle Orange and Jelani Hall. Today we'll be introducing you to a portion of our interview process which we call Hire for Fit. The goal of this process is to help create an exceptional and consistent candidate experience, which helps us identify candidates who are a cultural fit to the mission and values of SSM Health. All candidates in our interview process are assessed using the behavior-based interview method. With this model, candidates should remember using the STAR methodology when answering interview questions. S stands for situation or task. The candidate should describe a specific event, task, or situation in enough detail for the hiring manager to follow. A stands for action. The candidate should then describe the action taken in this situation. It's important that the candidate focuses on actions that he or she took and not the actions of others. R stands for results. The candidate should then describe the outcome of the situation or event. Even if the outcome is not desirable, it's still important for the candidate to state what happened and also state the lessons learned. Here at SSM Health, our missions and values are part of everything we do. It does come as a surprise to some of our candidates when we pose a values-based question as part of our interview process. You may find it easy to describe a situation where you had to resolve a conflict with a coworker or how you handled a dissatisfied customer. But what if we asked you to describe a work situation in which you demonstrated compassion, respect, excellence, stewardship, or community? Watch and learn from some of our recruiters.
Welcome, Ms. Hall.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. Well. Today we're here to interview you for the medical assistant position in the care management practice. The position is supporting a busy pediatrics office. The office has at least 6 doctors and 2 nurse practitioners. Your role as a medical assistant would be rooming patients and phone triage, and the hours for the position would be Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Do you have any questions so far?
No, ma'am, not at this time.
Well, if there are no questions, let's get started with the interview. My first question is, tell me about a time when you demonstrated compassion when assisting a patient, coworker, or a customer.
I can recall a time when I was working in a physician's office. A patient had come in to receive her test results. Unfortunately, the results were not favorable. Actually, what she had been fearing, and she became very emotional and upset in the office. I remember that the office was very busy at the time, and most of all of the MAs were tied up and busy with other tasks. So I took it upon myself to take the patient to a different area within the office so that she can be by herself, where she could weep and kind of deal with the situation. I then reached out to her emergency contacts, which were her husband and then her daughter, and I informed them that she was in the office and that she had received some information, and it was important for them to come and be with her and meet with her. So they basically arrived, and then I even arranged for them to be able to meet with the doctor so that they can answer or ask any questions that they had, but they were able to get with the patient, help get her relaxed and calm, and kind of deal with the news. She had the support she needed to be there, and fortunately she was pleased that we did invite her family to come with her. She got the answers that she needed, and she felt better when she left the office.
Okay. Well, that concludes my questions. Do you have any questions?
Did I cover all the points that you were looking for?
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
In this scenario, the candidate did an exceptional job using the STAR methodology in her response. She also made a point to ask a question of the hiring manager to ensure she answered the question appropriately. Typically, the hiring manager will help you formulate your response to meet the criteria, but you're always welcome to ask for clarification. We want to thank you again for joining us today, and please feel free to ask us any questions via comment or private message. We look forward to sharing with you again very soon.